That bastard almost killed me.
What happened to you?
He dragged me clear across the corral.
I told you not to play around with that fool horse. He's insane, that horse.
How am I ever going to get out of here?
You're not going to get out of here. You're too young. Now go and change your clothes.
I'm not too young to have babies, right?
What do you mean?
That's what bleeding is, right? That's what bleeding's for?
Don't talk silly and go change your uniform.
This is the only one I've got.
Well, change it to something else then.
I can't stay here forever.
Nobody's staying here forever. We're all leaving.
We are?
Yes, we're going to Europe.
Who is?
All of us.
Pop too?
No, probably not.
How come? He'd like it in Europe, wouldn't he?
I don't know.
You mean just you, me, and Wes are going to Europe? Sounds awful.
Why? What's so awful about that? It could be a vacation.
It'd be the same as it is here.
No, it wouldn't. We'd be in Europe. A whole new place.
But we'd all be the same people.
What's the matter with you? Why do you say things like that?
Well, we would be.
I do my best to try to make things right, to try to change things, to bring a little adventure into our lives, and you go and reduce the whole thing to smithereens.
We don't have any money to go to Europe anyway.
Go change your clothes.
No.
If your father was here, you'd go change your clothes.
He's not.
Why can't you just cooperate?
Because it's deadly. It leads to dying.
You're not old enough to talk like that.
I was down there in the mud being dragged along.
It's your own fault. I told you not to go down there.
Suddenly, everything changed. I wasn't the same person anymore. I was just a hunk of meat tied to a big animal, being pulled.
Maybe you'll understand the danger now.
I had the whole trip planned out in my head. I was going to head for Baja, California.
Mexico?
I was going to work on fishing boats. Deep sea fishing, helping businessmen haul in huge swordfish and barracuda. I was going to work my way along the coast, stopping at all the little towns speaking Spanish. I was going to learn to be a mechanic and work on four-wheel drive vehicles that broke down, transmissions. I could have learned to fix anything. Then I'd learn to be a short-order cook and write novels on the side, in the kitchen novels. Then I'd get published and disappear into the heart of Mexico just like that guy.
What guy?
That guy who wrote Treasure of Sierra Madre.
When did you see that?
He had initials for a name, and he disappeared. Nobody knew where to send his royalties. He escaped.
Snap out of it, Emma. You don't have that kind of a background to do jobs like that. That's not for you, that stuff. You can do beautiful embroidery. Well, why do you want to be a mechanic?
I like cars. I like travel. I like the idea of people breaking down, and I'm the only one who can help them get on the road again. It would be like being a magician. Just open up the hood and cast your magic spell.
What are you dreaming for?
I'm not dreaming now. I was dreaming then, right up to the point when I got the halter on. Then, as soon as he took off, I stopped. I stopped dreaming, and I saw myself as being dragged through the mud.
Go change your clothes.
Stop saying that over and over, as though by saying it you relieve yourself of responsibility.
I can't even follow the way you talk to me anymore.
That's good.
Why is that good?
Because if you could, then that would mean you understood me. Hungry?
No.
Just have it.
What?
Opening and closing.
Christ, Emma, what am I going to do with you?
Let me go.
You're too young.